What kind of allowed that to get going?
I think it was our turnovers to start. They got going, off our turnovers. That was really the story of the game. Our last 3 games, too many turnovers. So we got to nip that. We got to nip that now. It had been one of our strengths going into last couple of games. Obviously, become a weakness. That got them going offensively. And obviously Kawhi makes it tough on all of us. But we could have been much better defensively, and then a lot of it had to do with our turnovers.
Jeremiah, career high, 0.10 threes made.
Yeah.
He said the other night, Jeremiah said the other night that he could see things started to slow down. Where did you see him just progressing and being able to have nights like this on a consistent basis?
Yeah, I really think it's the decision making, and especially as a point guard, you're going to make multiple decisions throughout a game. That's the number one thing you have to do. So taking care of the ball, understanding time, score, situation, management of the game, but still utilizing your aggression and then making plays off that aggression. So I think he's been really good recently. His playmaking, the 2 Utah games tonight again, big shots, big plays. So love to see his growth. He's headed in the right direction.
DQ, cousin.
Yeah, I thought he battled tonight. The biggest thing I saw tonight is he competed. That was the number one thing. I thought he competed tonight, played with a force and edge about him. He's got to do that every night, every possession, both ends of the floor. No wasted possessions. And I thought he did that tonight. I saw a fight and a fire about him tonight.
With Derik, it seems like he's shown a lot with his footwork and moves in the post. What has contributed to those areas?
Well, he's had this. I wish I could say we developed his footwork and his ball handling. This is how we got him, and we've utilized him, and it's what makes him special. That he can put the ball on the floor against bigs and make plays, and he's very comfortable in the post. He had a couple of good looks down there, made a couple, missed a couple, but very good footwork. So. He almost plays like a guard at times out there on the floor. So, he's a heck of a player, and we just can't turn over as a team. Especially in those moments. A lot of those are live ball turnovers at the top of the floor, whether it's Queen or anybody else. We can't turn those over. But he's a special kid, and he allows our offense to go in a certain direction.
In terms of with Derik, outside of the turnovers and stuff, what would you like for him to be more consistent?
Well, I think the biggest jump for someone, like Queen and other young bigs is on the defensive end. Understanding coverages, personnel, impact at the rim, impact in the paint. Brook Lopez has been doing this for years. DeAndre Jordan has been doing this for years. Eve Missy is moving in that direction. We need Queen to take that step. For us to be a good defense, having more impact in the paint, rebounding the ball, challenging shots, having a presence, having an edge in that paint area. That's the biggest growth area for us right now. Good. Thanks, everybody.